Yeah, my name is Ferdinand Kjærulff, and I'm a graduate student at political science at UCLA. I'm a former reservist, and I'm now working on how to use game technologies to capture institutional memories from peacekeeping missions. So that's actually sort of my target.
What excites you most about this technology?
I think it's the opportunities, all the things, all the knowledge that we have very difficulties in capturing, or at least putting down our existing knowledge pipes. And I think with these technologies, we're able to capture much more. And I think if we figure out to use them right, I think we can really leverage what we're doing and what we're trying to do in zones of conflict.
What concerns you most about this technology?
I think that while we're inventing, we're also doing some sort of sorting out how to use it, how to apply it, and I'm sort of very nervous that there is someone who's ahead of me, and using these technologies for other purposes, using it to do bad things, basically. Well, for example, happy slapping, right? That's a live logging technology, and happy slapping is basically about you use this technology to actually capture something that is not that nice to other people. So, for example, how come that this technology was used for this kind of things? How come it's not used for something good in the first place?
What do you think will be the most surprising impact of this technology a decade from now?
Well, I think we're basically going to redefine some of our core concepts about war and some about how to build peace. So the way that we think of peace and war at the moment, I think we can redefine some of those concepts, because the concepts were built in a paradigm with different technologies, different strategies, different organization institutions. And while this technology is evolving, we see different strategies, we see different organizations. So I think once we find a way to fit that, or sort of have a fit between strategy and technology, we're going to see very interesting things.
Last question. What barriers does this technology have that will never be overcome?
Well, I'm not quite sure what exactly what will never be overcome, but what I think is sort of most urgent right now is sort of mentally how do we construct this technology up in our head so we know how to apply it. So for right now, it exists somewhere out there in the clouds, but how do we socialize it? How do we institutionalize it so we all figure out how to organize around it? Because I think that's probably the most important thing right now, is to figure out how to organize around it.